Spring 2020, the Metropolitan Museum of Art unveiled a rare exhibition, Sahel, Art and Empires on the Shores of the Sahara.
So this is an exhibition that addresses a topic that has been neglected by the humanities. It is an exhibition devoted to works of art that relate to directly south of the Sahara. We described as the Western Sahel. The Western Sahel extends from the Atlantic coast to the bend of the Niger River. It includes the contemporary nation states of Senegal, Mali, Niger, and Mauritania.
The art objects came from 60 lenders and are showing in the United States for the first time.
They're entrusted to us by museums in the region. So we have loans from the national collections of Mali, Senegal, Niger, and Mauritania. They are joined by works in American and European institutions as well as some private collections.
The layout of the exhibition is unique and modern.
The highlights of this exhibition is this avenue of imposing equestrian warriors that take you through different chapters in the region's history. We open the exhibition with a megalith, weighs 8,000 pounds. It is hewn from stone, and it was part of an open-air installation in what is present-day Senegal.
The oldest object is this pebble carving from Senegal, dating back 2000 BC. It represents a female body, a tribute to procreation. Arab merchants came to south of Sahara at the end of the 7th century, looking for a new source of gold.
Gold was in such demand in the world at large beyond the Sahel. In the Middle Ages, 2/3 of the gold in circulation was mined in this region of West Africa.
The peak of trans-Saharan trade spans from the 8th century to the 17th century, when the Portuguese found faster routes by sea.
Trans-Saharan networks become grafted onto regional ones, and the Sahara Desert becomes a superhighway of exchange between North Africa and the ancient empire of Ghana, the ancient empire of Mali, the Songhay Empire, and Segu.
Camels were referred to as the ship of the desert. It took at least 7 weeks to cross the Sahara. Thousands of camels formed caravans, with each camel carrying a heavy load, while demanding very little water.
This is Senegal's national treasure. It's 12th century. It shows an incredibly cosmopolitan awareness of Islamic metallurgy. Arab traders were interested in gold, but the people who mined the gold, for them, the most precious commodity that they were interested in was salt. And here you see some of the coins that were minted. Those are gold weights. Each of them is decorated with abstract motifs so that there's a visual weight linkage between units. Works in the Sahel were made for the living to connect with the ancestral realm, and usually works were handed down from generation to generation. This equestrian in fired clay that was produced between the 3rd and 10th centuries in what is today Niger. It is Niger's national treasure, and it was excavated at a site known as Boura.
Horses were also a high-valued commodity. Each costs 30 to 50 slaves. Horses can run fast, giving armies an advantage over their enemies.
So the horse is also imported into this region through trade. It is very highly valued. These kingdoms and empires dominating their neighbors commanded cavalries, gave them a significant advantage over some of their neighbors.
Along the trade route, Arabs brought in Islam peacefully since the 8th century. Today, Islam has become the major faith of people in this region.
The style of architecture that is very special to the Sahel, it's made out of this local clay mixed with water, shaped into these very sculptural buildings that need to be constantly rebuilt from season to season because they melt with the annual rains. And beginning the 13th century, leaders of this region began sponsoring important civic buildings devoted to Islam, like Mansa Musa, the Emperor of Mali. Mansa Musa became a global celebrity in 1324 when he decides to go on Hajj to Mecca and stops in Cairo on his way with hundreds of camel loads of gold. He spent so lavishly that he actually caused the value of gold to lower for several years subsequently. And upon his return, Mansa Musa commissioned major landmarks in the city of Timbuktu made out of banco or adobe. But he also brings with him important Islamic intellectuals who become part of a major center of learning. Along with gold, one of the commodities that is brought across the desert are slaves. And slaves were in great demand in the Arab world.
Historians tell us that as many slaves left West Africa through northern trade routes as the slaves that were sent to the New World along the Atlantic coast. The Arab world preferred female slaves, unlike the Atlantic slave trade, which preferred male slaves. In the Arab world, children who were born of female slaves and their Arab partners were free. They no longer had slave status, unlike slaves in America who inherited the slave status from their parents in most cases.
I'd like our audiences to appreciate that the Western Sahel was a major and remains a major cradle of world civilization.